So, describe to me in full detail what happened throughout the dreams.
They're nothing really special. I mean, they're just reliving memories, Doc. I mean, I can't escape the memory. I just can't get the images out of my mind. It was just so horrible. I mean, just imagine for a second seeing your parents being trampled and burned by just a force of nature that I can't even describe to you. You've seen the news images, right, of Godzilla?
I have.
Did you see the 1 year anniversary yesterday? Did you see my parents shown dead in that image in the hospital?
It must have been very traumatizing.
I relived everything. I relived Godzilla just trampling on them and burning them with millions of other people. And no one could stop it. The military didn't do anything to stop him. He just came right out of Tokyo Bay, and there were just so many buildings toppled over, so much rubble, and just everything was in shambles. And I thought we were gonna get away. We were just that close. There was a transport helicopter to lift people out of the area, and my parents had gotten on it, and they said that they were going to put me on another one because I was injured. My leg was broken, and they already went up in the air, and you saw the news image, right?
I have, yeah.
Of God. The military didn't do anything to stop him. I don't care what people say. He's not indestructible. Anything can be killed. And they didn't even try. I don't care if he can't be killed. They should have tried. My parents would be alive now if they would have tried at least something to save them. And I can't get the images out of my mind of him in the background just killing so many people. And I've just been traumatized ever since, and that city is still being repaired. I mean, they never found every piece of my parents' body. They were just in pieces. And they had to bring me in because we were the only 3 relatives in Tokyo at the time. We were on vacation, and I had to go in to identify them, and I couldn't. But I knew it was them. I found my father's wristwatch, which indicated to me that it was them, but I just couldn't.
Do you still have that wristwatch?
I got rid of it.
Good.
I sold it, but I burned the money. And I couldn't look at that thing anymore. Every time in the reflection I saw Godzilla. And I saw them being burnt. I saw my parents being burnt by him, and people have tried to sit me down and show me images of, showing me him destroying the city, and I just can't do it. The CIA wanted me to, because they were saying Godzilla was approaching the United States, and the city they forecasted he was going to land on, I was living in, so I left and never been back there. He didn't. He turned around, I guess you could say. But and the CIA made me sit down and describe to them what I saw. They wanted me to tell them every last fucking detail.
And I'm guessing this further traumatized you.
I couldn't bear it. They showed me everything. They showed me him, satellite images of him. They showed me people dead, and acting like I wasn't there. Like I didn't see it in real life. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. And they didn't, they act like I was stupid. Like I was totally, I understand what happened, okay? I understand that it's gonna happen again. And they won't do anything to stop it. Because they are afraid that what's happened there is gonna happen again. The United States government is just so preoccupied with its own safety that it won't look at the big picture. And they acted like I didn't realize that. That I was stupid enough to think that they were going to do something about it. But I know deep down that's not what they were doing. But the nightmares just keep coming, and they're just of everything. They're just the people dying, and so
Well, I'm sorry I have no medication for you, but the only advice I can give you is that you have to stay away with anything concerning Godzilla. Anything that can remind you. If it's the TV, you have to turn it off. If it's the radio, you have to stay away from it. Just anything.
It's everywhere, Doc. It's the 1-year anniversary. This week was the week that it happened. And I got a call from the credit card company, the fucking credit card company, concerning a Visa that my dad didn't pay off because he's dead. They called me today and they said that I was the only one who could pay it, and I broke the phone. I threw it at a wall. And it's shattered. I'm going to see my friend in an hour at the beach, and I don't know if I can look at the water. But I really appreciate you coming to my house.
Anytime.
I know it must have been hard to. I'm sorry. But thanks for listening. And how much do I owe you?
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I can see how much you're going through.
But so
how constant are these dreams? Are they every night? Are they every
they're every
week?
second of every day. Unless I'm doing something to preoccupy me. But nothing can preoccupy me from seeing that image again. Last night when you called me, I had the nightmare right before. It woke me up, and it was about 11:30, and I had to quit my job. Everywhere I looked, I saw Godzilla. I think he's gonna get me, Doc. He's here in my house. He's trying to kill me. I know he is. He's everywhere. He's not even just a monster. He's his freaking state of mind. He's consuming me. You gotta give me medication, anything.
I can't. I can't. You have to talk to a pharmacist about that.
I did. My friend is one. I'm seeing him later, but he's given me this stuff before.
And it doesn't work?
No, all it does is it puts me to sleep, but it just keeps coming. I don't even want to sleep anymore. I hear him every second of my life now. But there's just nothing I can do. You have to give me something. I'll kill myself if I have to get away from it.
I don't want. I have a feeling that you're gonna have an addictive behavior over it. So I honestly can't recommend anything. Maybe an antidepressant, but I really don't want you to take it too much. I'll be watching you.
I've taken fucking antidepressants. They don't fucking work. I'm not depressed. It's worse than it's worse than being possessed. It's like he's inside my brain. He's slowly killing me. He's finishing off me. He's just finishing me off. He didn't get me in Tokyo. He's gonna get me.
I wish I could say something about that, but now when you do have these dreams, do you wake up with anxiety?
I wake up in a sweat and I'm crying. Is that what you call anxiety? Waking up, just seeing your parents die over and over again. Every night for the rest of my life. And knowing that it's going to happen again to someone else.
I suggest moving.
Moving? I've done that 3 times now, Doc. I don't see how it would help.
Just like I said before, anything to take you away from Godzilla. Because that's the source of the trauma.
He's everywhere, Doc. He's in my brain. It's not the TV. I haven't watched TV in 3 days. It's nothing. He's inside my brain. He's burnt into my brain like he burnt my parents.
Well, I guess I'll talk to you next Wednesday. Alright, I thank you for your time. I really hope...
I thank you for yours. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's fine. I'll see you next Wednesday, and don't worry. Actually, I'm not charging you, okay? I'm just gonna do this out of the box.
I appreciate it, Doc. I really do.
Okay.